Hi guys, it's Erik-Weisz. Today I'd like to show you another very interesting lock. It's the DOM-IX Twinstar. And as you can see, it is already gutted, so it will be no surprise that the picking and gutting that I will show later will work. And I did that because I wanted to show you beforehand what's inside. And as you can see, there are very interesting pins and interactive elements. We can see there are spools or driver pins with spoolish features all around, and that we also have some torpedo shaped key pins, and we have an interactive element in chamber number 10 and another one on the top of the lock. That is another pin with the sidebar. The sidebar is spring loaded, and as soon as the pin is pressed by the key, this allows the sidebar to retract, to compress and retract, and that's how this interactive element works. Very interesting feature. We have also some passive pins and some ball bearings for drill protection maybe. Yeah, and that's all about the pins. What is also interesting about this one is that it's made up in the modular fashion, so we can easily separate both half of the cylinder and can deal with them individually. This one is not gutted, and this is the one that I have gutted. And there are also some more parts, and that's quite easy and convenient to work with. So that's the key. As we can see, these are the two interactive parts of the key at the tip. These rolls are movable independent from each other, and one of them drives the interactive pin and the other one drives the pin for the interactive sidebar. So that's about all for that part, and so let's go on and see how the picking and gutting works. Okay, the DOM-IX Twinstar is now in the vise. Key works nicely. And for tensioning, I use this standard tensioner in counterclockwise direction. For picking, I use two hooks from Multipick, the G Pro series number 3 and number 5, and a shallow hook from Southward, with which I start by trying to set the interactive element on the top a bit. It should be here. And then I start on the right hand side. And normally pin 5 binds first. That's the case here as well. Number 5. Number 4. And number 2. Number 1 a bit. Let's see from the back to the front again. Number 5 is more springy, 4 also. 3 maybe. Must be set very deeply. It doesn't seem to need something. Number 1 maybe again. This also feels set. There's a bit of core rotation. Let's see, number 1 has been lost again. This is a spool, must be set over the counter rotation. But now it is set. And now this feels quite okay. So let's go to the interactive elements again. First the one on top. Maybe it can be set a bit more. There it is. Now the interactive pin on the bottom. difficult to find somehow. Where is it? There it is, and it's set. Okay, now to the left hand side. Number 4 is binding. Now it's number 3. And then we have big core rotation. And now it's probably only number 2 and number 1. And that I can do with normally with the shallow hook. Let's see. It's a bit difficult today. Maybe it's the camera. A bit camera shy, the thing. That was pin 1. And now let's see pin 2. It's only pin 1 and 2, I guess. What's going on? Maybe another one. Let's see. Number 1 feels good. Number 2 feels not so good. must be number 2. And there we go. Okay, then let's put it out and see if we can also gut it. Let's have a pinning tray and some utilities. And first of all, I will lock it up again. Key still works. I leave the key in and take the clip off, which is a 3D printed one, so this should be easy. And I think it's better to use a shim with these things. It's always good to have the plastic cover on the bottom for taking out the core. And to have the core holder at hand. So let's do it. So this is the core. And I think we start with the Bible and the driver pins. Let's take them out one by one. First one. Second. Third. Fourth. And the fifth. Some crazy spools inside there. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10, the interactive one. Oh, sorry. And we have some springs as well. Let's arrange them a bit. That's not nice, but that's not the right order I wanted to say. But I think it's clear what happens. So then let's have a look at the core. First we have some side pins that are not relevant for picking, but here we have the interactive element, which is spring-loaded, and as one can see, this is driven by the interactive pin in the back, and as soon as this pin comes out, the spring-loaded sidebar can retract and free the core movement. So I take this out and put it aside, and I can also take the pin out. That's the one, and there's another one here in the beginning. Yeah, I can arrange them. This is the one that belongs to the interactive element, and this is another one that has nothing to do with it. And then it goes on. Here's the plastic cover. You can take that out as well. Come. And here we have the key pins. There's one with a master wafer. There were in fact more master wafers inside, but I took all of them out except this one because this is necessary for the key to work. So let's take them out one by one. Maybe I can remove the key first. No, it's not possible because there are these side pins. I can also take them out. This one is a ball bearing. I don't know if this is for drill protection, but it's in the very back, so probably not. And then we have 3 normal side pins. And another ball bearing in the first, where is it? I lost it, here it is, in the first chamber. So, and now we can go back to the key pins. I can remove the key first and also take the core out here. So then I start from the beginning again with the first key pin, the second, the third, as I said, with a master wafer. This belongs to the third. And the fourth. And the fifth. And the sixth. And the seventh. And number 8. Number 9. And number 10, the interactive one. So it's wrong direction. Let's arrange them nicely. Okay, I think this should be right. So this is the core, nothing special about it. And these are the pins. And this is the Bible, nothing special about it. There are some grooves for the sidebar. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.